Hi guys, this is Priya from My Happy Life, and today I came with the second look, which is a Saptami look from the series Durga Puja or Navratri series, whatever you prefer. So welcome to my channel, My Happy Life. First, I'm going to prep my skin by moisturizing it with Nivea Soft, and I'll spread it all over my face. Then I'll be using a primer from Colorbar and I'll spread it all over my T-zone because I get a little bit oilier on that part. Now I'm going to use a concealer to conceal my dark spots by using the orange shade from the palette Kiss Beauty Highlighter and Concealer palette. And I am using a brush first to pick up the product, and then I'm using a finger to melt down the product, because we have a particular body heat in every human being, which helps us to make any product by rubbing it with fingers because of our body heat, to melt it down. And after this I am going to conceal the lid of my eyes, because I have a little bit of darkness on the lid because I have insomnia problem. I think so. Here also I am using the same technique, finger and brush and fingers, sorry. Then I am using two foundations. I am mixing these two. One is from L'Oreal Infallible and then from Maybelline BB cream to get my perfect shade. Then I am buffing this foundation with a beauty blender from PAC, and it's a very good beauty blender. It spreads your foundation very nicely. I'm pushing the foundation in my skin. I'm not rubbing it because it will make you more full coverage and more long lasting. Then I'm using a loose powder from Lakme Rose Powder, and I'm baking my face by using it under my eyes, on my nose, on my forehead, on my chin, my jawline, and wherever you all prefer. Then I am setting the concealer on my lid of my eyes. Then I am using this brown shade from Lakme Absolute Illuminating Eyeshadow Palette to set my brows. Then I'll be dusting the excess powder from my face, and after dusting also I look like a clown. Very nice. Yes. I'm dusting it all over my face. Then I'm using a kajal from L'Oreal Silkissime, or whatever you call. I feel very tongue twisting by telling this name or pronunciation by using this name. So this shade is a blue tone shade which matches my outfit, and in the lower lash line I am using half the way, not the full, because I want it like that way only. You don't need to be perfect in the edges, because as we are smudging, you can see. So now I am smudging the edges of this kajal to give it a very smoky and blown out look. Then I am using a brown eyeshadow from NYX Throttle eyeshadow palette at the edges of the kajal to give it a blown out look, as I have said before. I'm not going much from the upper lid. In the crease line only I am keeping it. Then I am going to use a black eyeshadow to intensify the kajal. After that I am using a brown eyeshadow under my lower lash line to give it a smudgy effect, and I am pulling it down in the inner corner of my eyes also to give it a little bit of shadow. Then I'm using a blue eyeshadow from the Makeup Revolution Fortune Favours the Brave palette to give that shade. Then I'm using a gel liner from Maybelline all over my eyes, on the upper lid, in the waterline, and I'm also pulling it in the inner corners by giving it a little bit of cat eye look. Then I'm using a mascara from Maybelline Push Up Drama, Pulses Push Up Drama, because it gives a very bushy effect and very thick. It gives an effect of a very thick lashes. And I will be using in my lower lash line also, only at the corners, not much at the inner corners. Then I'm using a blush from L'Oreal True Match collection in the shade Rosewood. Then I'll be using a bronzer from L'Oreal Glam Bronze to bronze up at the hollow of my cheeks, jawline, again on the cheeks, a little bit on the forehead, a little bit. Then under my lips to give it a plum effect, and at the side of my nose to give a sharp effect, because I need some shadows at my face. Now I'm using an eyeshadow from the same Makeup Revolution palette, Fortune Favours the Brave palette. I'm using a baked white shimmery eyeshadow from this palette to use it as a highlighter at the highest point of my face. Then I will be using a lipstick from Prime and Matte collection from Lakme 925 in the shade Coffee Command. Then I will be using the Revlon eyeart in the shade Burnished Bling, and I'm giving a designing on my eyeliner in a dotting motion, because this is the main hero of this makeup look, to give it a very blingy effect, because it's a night look. You can go with it at night also. It is an Indo-Western look, as you can see, or you can modify it as per your choice. Then I'm doing a bindi with that same gel eyeliner. If you like this look, then please subscribe to my channel by clicking the red button, and please click the bell icon, and please, if you like this video, then like, subscribe and share it. Thank you, and enjoy this Durga Puja or Navratri, whatever you prefer, and be safe, be healthy, don't drink and drive, and thank you so much. Bye. Lots of love to you.